At Health Revival, we often find ourselves asking, what daily habits do top heart surgeons follow to maintain extraordinary health and vitality well into their 90s and beyond? Today, we dive deep into the life-changing practices of three legendary figures. Michael DeBakey, the pioneering American heart surgeon who lived to 99, Dr. Ellsworth Wareham, who remained active and vibrant until the age of 104, and Dr. Leo Bokeria, an icon of cardiac health philosophy. Through their stories, we uncover simple, powerful lessons on how to nurture your heart and your life. Heart attacks and strokes continue to claim millions of lives, yet most are preventable with the right choices. Dr. Leo Bokeria teaches that heart health isn't about miracle cures or quick fixes. Instead, it's a system where sleep, diet, movement, and mindset blend into a harmonious lifestyle. One of his enduring habits is what he calls living 2 days in one. Since his youth, Bokeria has been committed to waking up early, around 6 to 7 a.m., believing that each early start gives him an extra day of productivity and vitality. But he emphasizes a critical nuance. Early rising only benefits you when paired with sufficient, quality sleep. Without rest, even the earliest riser will stumble through their day. Bokeria advises going to bed between 10 o'clock and 11 p.m., ensuring your body gets the necessary recovery time. Those who routinely fall asleep past midnight, he warns, miss the magic of early mornings, the tranquility, the focus, the energy. He points out that the early hours are when the world is quietest, creativity is at its peak, and the body operates in a state of natural alignment. It's a precious window that, when seized, multiplies one's sense of achievement and well-being. Breakfast, too, is sacred in Bokeria's philosophy. While the world rushes to grab coffee and sugary pastries, he stresses the importance of a heart-healthy start. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach, he explains, can significantly increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes by irritating the stomach lining and destabilizing blood sugar levels. Bokeria recommends beginning your morning with a glass of warm water kept by your bedside. This simple gesture immediately boosts circulation, awakens digestion, and primes your body for nutrient absorption. Over time, this habit can lead to improved metabolism, healthier digestion, and better skin health. A hearty, balanced breakfast follows. Oatmeal to stabilize blood sugar, high-quality butter for healthy fats, eggs for protein, and fresh fruits packed with essential vitamins. Bokeria warns that skipping breakfast disrupts metabolism, encourages unhealthy snacking, and sets the stage for long-term health problems. Instead, a nourishing morning meal builds the foundation for a day full of energy, clarity, and resilience. Studies have even shown that individuals who eat breakfast regularly tend to have better cognitive function and mood stability throughout the day. But food is only one pillar of heart health. Movement is another non-negotiable element. Bokeria believes that exercise isn't just for athletes, it's for everyone, every day. His morning routine includes simple stretches targeting the neck, arms, legs, and torso, nothing strenuous, just enough to wake up the body, stimulate blood flow, and kickstart metabolism. Even 5 minutes of movement can shift your mindset, releasing endorphins and setting a vibrant tone for the day. Movement helps regulate blood sugar, improve circulation, enhance mood, and maintain joint flexibility, creating a ripple effect that benefits every system in the body. After stretching and hydrating, Bokeria engages in a practice that might seem quaint but carries immense psychological power, smiling at himself in the mirror. Studies show that activating the muscles responsible for smiling can send positive feedback to the brain, instantly boosting mood and resilience. This small ritual, Bokeria insists, fills his mornings with optimism and strengthens his emotional stamina against the day's inevitable stresses. Smiling, even when forced, can lower heart rate, reduce stress hormones, and even enhance immune function. Moderation in eating is another cornerstone of Bokeria's wisdom. Though he experimented with diets in his youth, including the restrictive Kremlin diet, he eventually gravitated toward a philosophy of balance. Eliminating refined sugar and flour, reducing salt intake, and favoring boiled meats and fish formed the basis of his approach. Only later did he allow dark chocolate, specifically 90% cocoa, back into his diet, recognizing its heart-protective properties when consumed with minimal sugar. Dark chocolate, rich in flavonoids, supports endothelial function, improves blood flow, and lowers blood pressure, making it a rare and delicious ally for cardiovascular health. He advises centering your meals around protein-rich foods, meats, fish, cottage cheese, fresh fruits, and vegetables. When sweet cravings strike, Bokeria recommends natural honey, celebrated for its antibacterial properties and nutrient density. This way, even indulgences nourish rather than sabotage your health. Honey, rich in antioxidants, has been associated with improved cholesterol levels, enhanced immune function, and better blood sugar regulation compared to refined sugars. Interestingly, Dr. Michael DeBakey shared similar convictions about the importance of daily movement. DeBakey, who revolutionized cardiac surgery, championed walking as the simplest, most effective exercise for heart longevity. He recommended a brisk 30-minute walk each day, with variations in pace to stimulate circulation and strengthen blood vessels without overburdening the heart. Regular walking has been linked to improved cardiovascular fitness, reduced risk of chronic disease, and enhanced longevity. DeBakey's entire daily routine was meticulously crafted to support health and energy. Rising at 4 a.m., he began each day with calisthenics, pull-ups, squats, and bends, performed in sets of 15 to fully awaken his system. His commute included a purposeful walk to work, seamlessly weaving physical activity into his lifestyle. Though he didn't follow a rigid diet, DeBakey avoided two key culprits, butter and fatty meats. Stop frying food in oil, he advised. Bake or steam it, and fill your plate with vegetables. For breakfast, he opted for whole grains paired with black tea. Lunch typically featured bean soups or baked fish accompanied by vegetables. DeBakey's unique habit of splitting his dinner, eating half in the evening and saving half for breakfast, helped him maintain stable blood sugar levels and consistent energy throughout the day. This practice also allowed his digestive system to rest overnight, a concept now gaining attention for its links to improved metabolic health and better sleep quality. Yet DeBakey's greatest health insight was that the heart's most dangerous enemy isn't cholesterol, it's stress. He warned that heavy alcohol consumption is a silent accomplice to heart attacks and encouraged healthier outlets for tension: nature walks, theater visits, swimming, or simply laughing. Comedy, he believed, was the best medicine for a stressed heart. He frequently reminded patients that boredom and excess dietary oil are equally destructive, urging everyone to stay engaged, passionate, and purpose-driven well into old age. Modern research supports his views, highlighting the role of chronic stress in accelerating cardiovascular disease and the protective effects of laughter and social engagement. Another towering example of heart wisdom comes from Dr. Ellsworth Wareham, a brilliant surgeon who lived well beyond 100. Wareham championed the plant-based diet as the cornerstone of arterial health. His clinical observations showed that plant-based patients maintained clean, supple arteries, while meat-heavy diets often led to cholesterol buildup and dangerous blockages. At 50, Wareham radically shifted to a plant-based diet. Even in his late 90s, he felt as youthful as he had at 20, free of joint pain, mentally sharp, and physically active. At 99, he still drove his car and maintained his garden with ease. His energy levels and cognitive sharpness were testaments to the profound, lasting impact of diet on overall health. Traveling across Asia in his career, Wareham noted striking differences in heart health. In countries where plant-based diets were prevalent, he observed lower rates of ischemic heart disease compared to Western nations. This experience solidified his belief that diet, more than genetics, shaped cardiovascular outcomes. Wareham's eating pattern was simple yet profound. 2 nutrient-dense meals a day. The second, finished by 4 p.m. breakfast, featured whole grain cereals soaked in soy milk, fresh fruits, a handful of nuts, and whole grain toast with nut butter. Freshly squeezed orange juice added a final touch of vitality. Dinner included generous servings of beans, raw vegetables, and more nuts. This routine offered a steady supply of fiber, plant protein, healthy fats, and essential micronutrients, creating an ideal environment for vascular and metabolic health. He praised walnuts, almonds, and even allowed himself some salted peanuts, demonstrating that a heart-healthy lifestyle doesn't have to be joyless. He cut out refined sugars completely, finding sweetness in nature's bounty of fruits and dried fruits. Water became his primary beverage, with at least 6 glasses consumed daily, primarily in the morning to ensure proper hydration. Wareham believed animal products, aside from milk for infants, were a cultural habit rather than a biological necessity. Growing up on a farm filled with daily meat and milk consumption, he gradually transitioned to whole grains, legumes, and nuts, occasionally adding small amounts of dairy, eggs, and salmon. His experience illustrated that even lifelong dietary patterns could be reshaped with the right mindset and consistency. Most importantly, Wareham believed it's never too late to change. Within 3 months of adjusting your diet, he asserted, you could reshape your taste preferences, enhance your energy, and strengthen your body. Neuroscientific studies confirm that neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, extends to taste and food preferences, offering hope for anyone wishing to embark on a healthier journey. These heart experts show that true health isn't about deprivation or punishment. It's about weaving joyful, nourishing habits into daily life, habits that sustain you across decades. From early mornings, wholesome meals, gentle movement, and laughter, their lives offer a blueprint for anyone ready to claim a stronger, longer, and more vibrant life. What do you think of these timeless habits? Which one will you start incorporating today? Share your thoughts in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe to Health Revival for more life-changing insights on your journey to lifelong vitality.